Since the COVID recession in 2020, Perth has been Australia's hottest property market, with property values on average rising between 80 to 90%. Now, that's an average look at the Perth market, but there has been some suburbs that have absolutely crushed those numbers, and there is some suburbs that are still averaging above a 30% annual growth rate as of the 24-25 financial year. I thought in today's video we could dive into those hottest suburbs right now, have a look at where they're located, what the current median house price looks like, and we'll even check out a recent sale in some of these suburbs. Let's dive into Australia's hottest property market. Kicking it off at number 5 is Riverton in Perth, Western Australia. Located just south of the Swan River, about 15 kilometres as the crow flies from the CBD, this suburb has seen property prices increase by 31.1% over the last 12 months, with the annual median selling days at just 12 days on market at the moment. Now, you'll need a big budget to be able to buy a property in Riverton, with a median house price currently sitting at $1.18 million. But if you want a really nice property like 34 Adenia Road in Riverton, you're going to need a bigger budget than that even. This beautiful 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house on a 692 square metre block of land recently sold for $1.47 million. Big block of land, beautiful, quiet, family-friendly street, directly across the road from the beautiful parklands. This is an amazing suburb with a really high median house price, but a really affluent demographic that lives in this location. Coming in at number 4, we're taking a bit of a drive south down to Callister, near Rockingham in the southwestern corridor of WA. Located about 40 kilometres from the Perth CBD, Callister currently has a median house price of $595,000, with an increase of 32.2% over the previous 12 months and a 14-day average days on market over the past 12 months. This suburb has absolutely crushed it. Now, for those with a lower budget looking to enter into the Perth property market, these suburbs down in the southwestern corridor around Rockingham have been absolutely booming over the last 12 months and even over the last 5 years as well. The good thing is about this suburb being that bit further away from the CBD is you're getting more affordable properties. If we take a look at number 30 Coleman Road in Callister, it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house on a 682 square metre block of land that recently sold for $575,000. So a great entry-level property for those with a little bit of a lower budget that are still looking to enter into the Perth property market. Coming in at number 3 now is Ardros in South Perth, right on the Swan River. One of the most blue chip, most affluent suburbs down in that southern region of Perth. Located not too far away from the CBD, sitting at less than 10 kilometres drive to the city. It literally takes you less than 20 minutes to drive from Ardros into the Perth CBD. Super well located area, and there is some bougie houses that sit right on the water here. But even if you don't want to buy right on the water and go spending $3 million, there is some affordable opportunities in the suburbs. Now, this particular suburb has seen an increase of 33.8% over the past 12 months, which is absolutely insane. The average property only takes 16 days to sell, so an incredibly hot market, even with that higher median house price. Now, I found a really nice property that recently sold on the 31st of July for $1.395 million. It's 48B Ardrosy Street in Ardros. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage, house sitting on a 438 square metre block of land, super neat and tidy, low maintenance, tenant ready, has that owner-occupier appeal in a nice, quiet, family-friendly street, located close to schools, shops, parks, and all of the other nice to haves as well. So there is still some properties that are selling slightly below the median house price, Ardros being one of those suburbs that is a story of two markets, with those suburbs and those streets that are right on the water or a little bit elevated with water views, or those sort of low-lying areas and those back streets where you do find more affordable properties like 48B Ardrosy Street. Coming in at number 2 with an annual price growth of 34% is West Leederville, right in the city of Perth. In fact, it's 3 kilometres to the west of the Perth CBD, super well located. It currently has a median house price of $1.89 million, meaning that this suburb is just for the super wealthy. Properties have been selling on average 9 days from the listing price, which is absolutely crazy to think how hot that particular market is, and you absolutely need some big money to play in this particular suburb. A recent sale at number 87 McCourt Street in West Leederfield, WA, It's a little 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house on just a 391 square metre block of land, recently sold for $1.95 million on the 1st of August 2025. A 34% increase, this makes it one of Australia's hottest suburbs over the past 12 months. And whilst I understand the median house price here is extremely high, to generate such an insane return on investment over the past 12 months is absolutely bananas. It is crazy to think that right in the heart of Perth, we are still seeing these insane capital growth rates. So well done to anybody who identified that and had the money to invest there 12 months ago. Now, coming in at number 1, the hottest suburb in Perth right now, one of the hottest suburbs in all of Australia right now, Bateman in South Perth comes in at number 1. Located on the south side of Perth, just 15 kilometres from the CBD, is one of Australia's top performing suburbs over the past 12 months, with an average annual capital growth rate of 36.8% in the 24-25 financial year, with annual median selling days at just 12 days on market, a median house price of $1.3 million. Congratulations to anybody who identified this needle in a haystack 12 months ago and who had the budget to afford a property down there. When you look at a recent sale at 13 Bartling Crescent, Bateman, a beautiful 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage house on a massive 769 square metre block of land. Beautiful double-story house, low maintenance, lovely pool and outdoor entertaining area. Sold in September for $1.755 million. So you do need a pretty penny to be able to afford a suburb like this, but by God, if you're able to generate a 36% return on investment on $1.7 million over the last 12 months, then you have made some big coin, folks. This is one of Australia's hottest markets at the moment. It has been absolutely booming over the last 5 years, and based on these return on investments, we're still seeing record-breaking numbers as of the 24-25 financial year. Now, will these growth rates continue into the future? Well, I don't know. Unfortunately, nobody has a crystal ball and nobody knows what the future holds, but we are seeing Perth still generate some of the strongest monthly growth rates, and we are seeing some areas right in the heart of Perth, all the way down in the south side of Perth, 40 kilometres from the CBD, all the way up in the north side of Perth as well. There is still some incredible opportunities over that way. Whilst I'm not personally invested over there because I do feel as though I missed the boat, to anybody that has absolutely crushed it, and I'm a little bit jealous of you. But here are the 5 hottest suburbs in Perth over the last 12 months.
G'day guys, my name's Ben and I'm the director here at Pumped on Property, and I just want to say a massive thank you for watching our content today. Now, if you're thinking about buying an investment property in the next 3 to 12 months, then the team and I would love to offer you a one-on-one strategy session. In that session, we can talk about exactly where you are right now, where you'd like to be longer term, and we can deeply educate you on the Australian market. And then you can take that information and go and absolutely smash it on your own, or potentially become one of the small number of clients that we work with each week. To book your session, all you have to do is go to www.pumpedonproperty.com and click that book your free strategy session button. But either way, we wish you all the best on your journey as an investor to financial freedom.